Here it is, 6:07 Wednesday morning. Jury deliberations do continue today in the trial of 3 men accused of killing Ahmaud Arbery. Here are the 3 things you need to know this morning.
For 6 hours yesterday, 12 men and women deliberated the case against Travis and Gregory McMichael and William Roddy Bryan. Last night, they even wanted to keep going, but the judge said that they would continue today at 8:30. The defendants each face 9 charges.
Renata DiGregorio live in Brunswick right now, having spoken to members of Arbery's family, saying they were confident the defendants would be found guilty. Renata, good morning.
Good morning, Lou, Katie. I talked with Ahmaud Arbery's aunt, Thea Brooks, yesterday, and every time we talk about how she thinks things are going, she brings up that she believes the jury members will be thinking about their own families while they're deliberating. She says that the evidence is clear, and Ahmaud Arbery's mother stood right up here and talked with reporters yesterday when she said the same thing as well.
I do think that we will come back with a guilty verdict. And I want to leave you with this. God has brought us this far, and he's not going to fail us now. We will get justice for Ahmaud.
All right, so there's that side, Renata. Of course, the defense attorneys all lined up and saying the same thing for their clients. They believe it's going to go the opposite way. William Roddy Bryan's attorney, Kevin Goff, saying he thinks his client's going to walk out a free man. So, timetable of all this, because it is unique. We have a holiday, Thanksgiving, tomorrow. So how will they work that all out with the holiday and then, of course, being on the edge of the weekend as well?
Yeah, Lou, with jury deliberations, it could take hours, it could take days. You ask anyone out here, people will give you a different answer, though a lot of people seem to think that it will be quicker. Whether or not that's a good thing or a bad thing for the defendants if the jury comes back with a verdict more quickly, we brought that question to our First Coast News legal analyst.
There is almost no way to tell what is in the jury's minds or what the verdict is going to be from a jury based on, how long they've been back there.
So if the verdict does not come today, the jury will go home for Thanksgiving tomorrow. Then they'll get the choice. They can come back Friday and Saturday. Live in Brunswick, Renata DiGregorio, First Coast News, on your side.
The jury there in Brunswick has 9 separate charges for each defendant. So let's go to Keitha Nelson with a breakdown of those charges.
Each defendant is facing 9 charges, and if convicted, they could face life in prison. So let's go over those charges right now with a quick breakdown for you. We'll start with count number 1. So that is malice murder. That's defined by Georgia law as killing someone deliberately and without provocation. If convicted on this count, the defendants would face a life sentence. Now, the next 4 charges, counts 2 through 5, are what's known as felony murder, also punishable by life in prison. Felony murder occurs when someone dies during the commission of a felony, which in this case are counts 6 through 9. Those counts include aggravated assault with a shotgun and aggravated assault with a pickup truck, false imprisonment, and attempted false imprisonment. Those counts could get the defendants anywhere from 1 to 20 years. Again, folks, we know that court is set to resume at 8:30 this morning as deliberations continue. For now, I'm Keitha Nelson in Brunswick, First Coast News, on your side.
And our coverage doesn't stop just because you're away from the television. In fact, I'd suggest downloading the First Coast News app if you don't have it already and turning the notifications on. That way, if a verdict does come in, and we do get warnings from the court, plenty of time, usually around a half hour or so, when a verdict's going to come in. That way we can send a push alert to you directly, and you can get to where you can watch it there, whether it's online at firstcoastnews.com or app or on TV.